Hi everybody. I would like to answer to the request that we would reiterate and explain our dual investment decision-making process. This time is on the equities. In February, actually, we have three stocks as example and talk about 5 steps in the equity investment decision-making and talk about our equity scoring grid and our equity ranking table. And it's proven working very well to call the relative performance among the 3 stocks, Alibaba, Tencent, and Apple. And also have a very valid investment plan on Amazon. We will focus on the first 2 steps of the decision-making process. On this video is the stock investment assessment, 1. 2 is the investment rating, how we give the stock buy, sell, hold rating. While 3, 4, and 5 we will talk about in the next video. Five steps. First is to review the performance of the stock after you own it. The purpose is to see whether you read it right from the very beginning about the stocks or fund and what you have missed. Then you review your investment rating that you have assigned to the stock buy, hold, sell. And then with your new assessment, what will you rate the stock or funds? The third point would be the 3 scenarios we need to make, especially in unvolatile, unprecedented situations. We will talk more in the next video. 4 is you have to determine your absolute loss limit and how much you want to own with these circumstances. Then you go back to your asset allocation to review whether it is the right weighting for the asset. Then you have arrived at the optimized investment plan and take necessary actions. Okay, let's focus on the equity scoring grid. There are 7 components, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So we will go through it one by one. And all the score add together from the sub-grid, then you get a score for particular stock or funds. The score will be from +2 to -2. So you add up, so you will get the total score. Okay, the first one will be after you own the stock, do you think it performed as good as you expected or you make a bad decision? Then you rate it. Bad decision -2, good decision +1. Okay. B. So again, if it is correct on the previous decisions, no matter the performance is right or wrong, you also score it. And then how long you have hold the stock or funds. And then D is what you intend to hold. Okay, now the second part of the scoring grid is we focus on the current view. So your current stock market condition, bull, bear, or range bounding, you have a score to it. Your sector view, favorable or not. And then on the particular stock or fund, whether you have a bull or bearish view. Then with all score, you add it up and become a total score. So you can see in February, we ranked the 3 stocks. highest ranking is Apple, lowest ranking is Tencent. And then we have a new rating in April, so we will check it after 3 months. So far, our ranking methodology working exceptionally well. And even you take the risk-adjusted return, is even more correct. Okay. Let's talk more about the ranking table. So the spectrum of the score is from +12 to -10 in the extreme case. So you can see 12 to 7, it means it's a buy to lock-in profit range. Too good to be true, lock-in profit, okay? The second is buy to hold. You have some certain upside, but when the ranking get lower, it tend to be just a hold and wait for time to lock in profit and buy at lower price. No need to sell all the positions, okay? Hold to sell means the fundamental or the momentum or your valuation method is showing that the stock is getting a bit tired, so you would like to sell a bit or to lock in the profit so that you are not losing anything, because the holding value is equivalent almost to your profit. Yeah. So 5 and 10 means you want to sell it or close to the lowest range that you would like to accumulate again if you have the conviction in the long term for the stocks. And again, so you look at the stock price and then our sell to hold call for Tencent worked exceptionally well. As I said, the risk-adjusted return also showing that the worst rated score get the worst absolute performance as well as the worst risk-adjusted performance during the period under our review. It shows our methodology worked exceptionally well. And then you can have your own. You can modify it and become your own. Okay, just a reminder, we have gone through the stock assessment process and the investment review rating table. And you can make up your own by modifying a bit, and you have your own methodology. Okay, in the next video, we will talk about the next 3 steps. We will follow up on the Amazon example that we have talked about in February. So the optimized investment plan worked also exceptionally well. Key takeaway, you should have dropped through investment process and methodology. You can set up your own equity scoring grid or in the ranking table. And looking forward to the part B of the video. We talk about the step 3 to 5. And alert you, we have set the new score for the 3 stocks. We can check it whether it's still valid in the coming quarter.